Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim World. We're back to do a journey, and yeah, really fancied giving this another go. Although we've talked in the community recently about the fact that it's not as good as Train Sim, and honestly, I don't think it is. I haven't played it for a while, so I thought I'd jump back in and do one of the routes. Only got two of the DLCs, or one of the DLCs, so we'll jump in and do one of the ones we haven't done on the Great Western Main Line. So join me for this look at Train Sim World. Grab that guidebook to the Great Western Railway and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome to Train Sim World. So we'll click on the Great Western Express, where I think we've done a couple of these. We'll do one of the scenarios. We've done down the line. What's Westworld then? You're scheduled to drive a high-speed service out of London to the West Country, but first you must get there. Catch a service into Paddington as soon as you can. Once there, head over and get things set up ready for departure. So you'll start as a passenger. Okay, that's random. What's that? Okay. Discharge a rake of hoppers at Hayes and Christmas closures. Christmas holidays and Network Rail has closed London Paddington as part of the Crossrail construction programme. Trains are being turned back at Ealing Broadway. We'll do Westworld then, shall we? Let me take a quick screenshot of that. Being a professional as I am, so I remember which one I'm doing. So if you're new to my videos, welcome. As I said in my previous videos, if you watch them, I'm going to be returning to content and creating a bit more now, but won't be putting stuff out on set days, on set games. I'm going to be recording stuff as I want to record it. So if I'm in the mood for Train Sim, I'll record some Train Sim. If I want to play some OMSI, I'll record some OMSI. If I want to do a bit of racing, there'll be some racing. If very occasionally I want to do some flight, there'll be some flight. So nothing on set days, but there will be a couple of videos at least a week from me, all loosely based around the sim genre. Because my games list is quite varied, there may be some random stuff, as there is on Random Sunday sometimes as well. So please do hit subscribe. And again, if you're a long time viewer of mine, you'll realise I don't edit. So whereas more people recording would cut out this bit and edit it together, so it's all nice and smooth, I don't do the editing thing. I hit record, start waffling, and then stop recording at the end of the waffling. So Westworld. So
you've been called in to cover for a driver who's been delayed on another service. You're needed to take the train out to Reading, where the driver will continue the service as scheduled. Head into London Paddington to pick up the train. Be sure to arrive no later than 1920.
So I'm going to go service to London Paddington. This train that's coming in, is it going to London Paddington? I don't know. Be handy if it was. Ride this train to London Paddington. So I'm guessing it is then. 5.4 miles that way. Haha, I've trapped you on the train. I didn't seem to stop you though, did it? So, okay, we've got to ride the train to London, but I can't get through that door. I can't get in the door. Okay, what's Dennis carries then? I didn't really want to sit in standard class, but okay. So how long before this train goes? I'm already thinking that being a passenger, not great. Guessing that's doors closing. And away we go. Can we go to external view? No, don't think we can. Okay, so we'll ride the train to Paddington then. Turn the game volume up a little bit. Gives us a chance to look around the train, I suppose. Alarm located above doorway. There. Emergency door release. That's that up there then. Oh, there's someone put a pole there. Why can't I go through? I want to go through to that carriage. Oh god, no, I'm trapped in the doorway. Help, let me out. Can I go to the toilet? Is that a thing I can do? I'd like to be able to do that, thank you. No? Oh. What if I need to go? Where am I going? That way. 4.7 miles. Aha! Let's close that door. Sit out there with all the riffraff. Sit in second man seat. Hey, what happened there? Hang on a minute. Well, I've got the FPS thing up now. I appear to be stuck. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm stuck. Sat on this person's lap by looks of things. That's not good. Doors are. I want to go look at the doors opening. Ah, was it just view I changed then? Okay, hang on, I might just change the view. Get that oiled. Sit in that seat. Oh, there we go. Turn the fan on from over here. Sit in the driver's seat? Yeah. Cannot drive service. You know, permission to drive this service. I don't want to sit down. I didn't want you to drive it. What do I do apart from play with the seat? Oh, we're off. Well, I was wondering this is what staff look like when they're driving the back of the thing. I think I've got my FPS up there. I don't know how I've done it. 30 FPS. We'll leave that there. So I don't know how to get rid of it. 3.8 miles to go. This isn't really a train sim though, is it? This is Passenger Sim 2018. I'll be able to press all those switches. Right, 3.6 miles to go. Now, I do like with this game compared to normal train sim, yeah, the clickability point of view is pretty good. But the DLCs that have come out so far are expensive. And like with this one, it's called Great Western Express, it only goes as far as Reading. And as someone that lives along the Great Western Railway, it doesn't go as far as Reading. So a little bit of a cop-out, because they're obviously going to release the rest of it as another DLC. Right, 3 miles. Yeah. Let's, can we get out here? Got 2.8 miles. Now, graphically, I think this game looks brilliant. And yeah, I do like the fact that we are sort of free roaming around the game. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing we're slowing down to come into another station now. .2 miles. You open the window? No. .2 miles. Definitely slowing down. I'm guessing it's, you know, obviously what you would see as being a passenger on this line. We're getting there. How far we got to go? 1.7 miles. So I've got to drive a train back to where we just came from. I'm guessing this does happen when you're a real engine driver. You've got to get to where the train is. If you don't necessarily live in the place where the train's starting from, you've got to travel by train to get there. Definitely slowing down. .1 miles to go. What was that? That was a ding for some reason. Then I've got to find my train. That's another ding. What's going on? Don't like that. Which side are we getting off? This is normally where... Oh, here we go, this side. Coming into a station when I've been on the train, it's like, what side is it? Onboarding? What side is it disembarking? Half a mile. Oh, it's going to be outside. Oh, controversial. Which side is it going to be? Come on, train. You're leaving the brake in a bit late. I think we've got 9 minutes before our train departs, because it said we've got to be here by 20 past. Well, who's going to not get on that first service? You're like, no, I'm not getting that train. I'm going to wait till the next one. What is this side? Aha! Definitely coming in a bit quick for my liking. No, it was that side. Damn it. I was one of these we're driving back out. Because I do like a DMU. Exit the train. Yeah, what kept you? I've been off for ages. Right, head over to the main station concourse. Okay. Yeah, this is the bit I do like about this game, is the free roaming aspect to it. Okay, now where am I going? Down there. Oh, it sounds so nice as a DMU. Right, down here. Oh, it's not 125 I'm driving back out. I'm not keen on them. It's very quiet. I don't think Paddington would be this quiet. Objective complete. Okay. Complete departure proceedings for a timely 19:30 departure. What the heck am I going to do for flipping 17 minutes? Hang on, I better check the back of the train, make sure we've got the red lights on down this end then. Have we got... No, so let's go in here. Where have we got lights? Okay. Stop. Wipers. The ISO train supply brightness. Headlights. Tail lights. That is right. Okay. Shut that door. Okay, wander up to the other end then. So yeah, this isn't really a train saving, like train driving. Actually, we'll get the train set up. We'll come back down and have a wander through it, if we can, to see how well it's modelled.
Security personnel patrol this station 24 hours a day.
That's good to know. Don't need a long old train. Obviously, these trains soon to be replaced. So no more intercities. And they've been running for a long time. Okay. Shut the door. Sit in the driver's seat. Headlights. Tail lights. Day headlamp and markers. Okay. So train brake full service. Throttles on idle. Master key unlocked. I'll set the headlights to day and the train reverses to forward. I haven't got an option for day. Train reverser to forward. Press tab to bring up dispatch menu. Not the doors on the left side, I've done that. Low passengers. We've still got, what, 13 minutes to go. So that's new. I can't remember that low passengers thing being there before. That must be new. Does sound nice. I do like a diesel. And the passengers are on then, we've still got to wait. So I've got to go along and close all the doors, but that's what the guard or conductor would do. Wait until 1930. Okay, let's have a nosy at the train then. So this is the baggage car, where we can't get in there. And nope, can't get in there. Can we go? Yes, we can. Only passengers on board, is there? Yeah, this is new. See, they've upgraded the toilets. I like this little cubicle thing now, which I can't get in. Obviously space for wheelchairs and bags and things. This is first class then, isn't it? Because you've got power sockets here. It's rather nice. Sure there's a buffet car on this thing. Is this standard class? I'll walk into the door before it opens. That's the old type of toilet there, see? First class had the new funky ones. Yeah, so this is the buffet cast. This is where this would be open, and this is where you buy your overpriced drinks and crisps and things, and this is where the actual kitchen is. Shame you can't walk in there. So this is going to be first class now. See, more spacious, very, very nice. It's sort of got USBs and plugs. Oh, we got a passenger. Hello, you're my passenger, are you? Welcome on board. You got 10 minutes yet. I don't know what we're going to do with those 10 minutes, but you got 10 minutes. And we can't go any further than that. I'm guessing that's the engine. Let's go back and close all the doors then. And close the window, why not? I used to love going on these trains. I don't know, it just brings back so many good memories of me going up and down to London and stuff on these old 125s. I will miss them. I think it'll almost be a heritage thing. You'll find some of these old things on heritage railway lines. Obviously trains now are repainted in the GWR colours, which I think look really nice. Yeah, I shouldn't really be the one closing the doors. Yeah, definitely the scenarios. A lot of time just hanging around. We didn't need 15 minutes to set the train up. 5 would have been more than enough. So there we go. All the doors are closed. We are ready for our departure. What I could do actually is make use of this to there you go, be my cheeky screenshot. See if you've spotted that before. That's a screenshot to the video. So there's not a lot of trains going in. Again, if it's just Paddington in real life, even at 7:30 at night, there would be a lot of trains. Right, so on platform 3. I think we should be leaving our engine, really. It's probably a sackable offence. But there's not many people around here, is there? There would definitely be a lot more than this in Paddington. Can I go up here? So I'll wander around. What have we got here then? Dutch Shore, car flat on the reader. This is Oyster Lens. That must be an exit. It's obviously blocked off in this. 125 dispatch battens collected. I've got to collect dispatch battens. Oh, that's the thing. I didn't think I had to do that. Why can I get over there? I can't. Suppose I've got to the main concourse, couldn't I? Around. So the train I came in on is over there. Oh, another train coming in over there. Let's run.
Please ensure you have a valid ticket for travel. You will be expected to produce your tickets or asked to do so.
Where's that train going? Where'd that train go? Where'd he go? Can't get through. I can get through there. No, I can't. I can't get off the station. I don't know how that train went that was coming in. Where are we? Platform 3. I'm running, we still got 5 minutes. Yeah, so the whole journey in on the train didn't really need to do. This 15-minute wait, it's a bit too much. Surely the game developers must have tried this and have gone, well, they're going to come straight on, they're going to follow those things. Within like 2 minutes of arriving, they're going to be at the train. What are they going to do then? So the first 15 minutes or 11 minutes was spent waiting and travelling, and then 15 minutes here still waiting. So how long are we actually going to be driving the train for? Wander up here. A bit of train spotting. Another one coming in. Is he coming in or is he going out? He's long. He's all the way around there. He's on red. My light's on green. At least I know when it is time to go, I can go. Still got 3 minutes yet. Let's get back on board. Close the door. May as well sit ourselves down. So, train brake is on full service. Throttle is idle. Okay, I'm just making sure I familiarise myself with the controls. It's the same as train sim, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Two and a bit minutes to go. Wipers, parking brake. So we've got to lock the doors. I'm guessing when it's time, tab menu, lock left, unlock right. So when it comes time, we've got to click on that. And lock left. Otherwise, passengers are going to fall out as we travel along. So lock left, then release the brake, and then apply the throttle. Okay, 1 minute 50 to go. Frame rate seems to be holding up at 30 FPS. That's quite good. What else we got going on here? So master keys unlocked, that's fine. What's that? AWS. Horn. We get penalised for sounding the horn in the station. Climate control's okay. We've got windows we can open. What's that? Cover light off, cover light on. Right, a minute to go. Tension's building. Yeah, graphically I like the way this game looks. I do think, as I said, the DLCs are overpriced. When they come down in price, then the game may get better. But some of these scenarios, yeah, this is a little bit long as far as I'm concerned. For the fact that we're probably going to get about 10 minutes of driving, because we'll go back to where we were. Right, so get rid of the tab, and then lock left. Tab. Lock left. Ready to part. Acknowledge the guard by responding with 2 presses of what? 2 presses of what? Two presses of acknowledge the guard by responding with 2 presses. That one. Set the brake to running. £5 to get going. Signal permitting. So we've got a speed limit of 30. Finally on our way. The light was green. Stop at location Reading at 20:01. Well, that's not going to be a 45-minute scenario, is it? We've been going 35 minutes already. Okay, green it is then. So 0.7 a mile, we've got a 50 mile an hour speed limit. Doesn't that thing look epic though? I'm actually speeding now. Better price and brake. Didn't expect it to be going downhill. Yeah, so the scenario was 45 minutes, so I chose it thinking 45 minutes, that's fine. It's probably 45 minutes of driving or travelling. But we'll get there. Right. Green light. Green light. 100 mile an hour limit, 0.9 of a mile. Why aren't I going any faster than 40? 30 rather. I've got the brakes on. No, brakes are running. I've got something else turned on. Throttle's maxed. Brakes are running. Versus forward. Is it a brake pressure thing? And 28 miles an hour. It's going to take longer than this at this speed. Throttle idle. It's almost as though the engine is disengaged. There we go. No, we've got... There we go. Finally got some speed out of the thing. So stop it reading at 20:01. Yeah, graphically this game does look epic. I hope now for our sake we don't get any green, amber or red lights. .25 mile an hour section coming up in 1.8 miles. Doesn't seem to be accelerating that fast. So 32 miles to go. Once we get up to speed, we should be covering, well, 125 mile an hour, it'll be a mile every 30 seconds, just about. And thankfully we've got greens. .70 miles an hour. When I've been on these things in real life, they've accelerated a lot quicker than this. But we've still got 31 miles to go according to this. I suppose we are moving. which is good, otherwise you'd be stood still. It's 82. Yeah, doesn't that look good? That looks really impressive. That looks really, really good. Right, come on, can we hit 90? That's 90. The last thing I want now is any lights to be amber. Because you just want to keep accelerating. Don't think there's much chance of arriving in Reading early. 29 miles to go, 23 minutes to get there. It is looking quite nice that it's getting dark as well. Another green light. Well, 0.7 of a mile. If it wasn't green, there's not a lot I could have done about it. 100 miles an hour. So if you do get any ambers, I'm just going to panic. .4 miles an hour. We are still accelerating. That's taken a while for us to get there, mind you. .8. .10. Still got greens and got 26 miles to go. It's quite good it's not actually going through the buildings either. The old one you'd actually fly through the bridges and stuff. 114, 115. I might going to have to back off the throttle at some point. Yeah, I said I didn't want to drive the 125, but it's actually quite nice. The DMU would have taken a lot longer. Right, here comes the magic 120. There we go, 120. That's a mile every 30 seconds. .21. 22. You know what, I might actually have to back off the throttle. I wonder how fast these things would actually go if it wasn't limited. .125. So back off the throttle, bring it down a notch. Don't want to risk speeding. So a fine balance between position 4 and position 5 then I think on the throttle. As soon as we get 125 I just back it off again. That is pretty rapid. 22 miles to go. Slightly speeding. I think these things that have a cruise control on them, yeah, they can just lock it to 125. The lights are still green. I've got a feeling we might hit some yellows when we come into Reading. Down to 123. Knock the throttle up again. $20 miles to go. And that sunset looked nice. So there's all the electrification overheads, which caused absolute chaos in the town I live in, because it's right along the Great Western Route, and they shut bridges and all sorts to put the electrification things up. So obviously they've had to electrify the whole route. Which can be great when they do put electric trains in service. Now see, I backed off then when it got to 125. It still sped up to 126. 18 miles to go. Yeah, we'll miss these old things. I can hear them sometimes going along the tracks. We'll have to go and have a ride on one before they come out of service. Obviously, if you're watching this and you're not from the UK, you didn't have been on one, but these have been in service a long time. Don't know how long the actual time. I think 70s it came into, so maybe late 60s they came into service. They have been in service a long time. The carriages themselves, the engines doing the work. The carriages themselves have been upgraded a lot and refurbed. I've got 16 miles to go and 15 minutes to get there. Sounds like something out Smokey and the Bandit. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I am expecting a yellow at some point. And I don't know how long before we get to Reading I should start slowing down. I reckon 5 miles, something like that. Especially if we're ahead of time. 15 miles, 15 minutes. So if we did 60 now, we'd make it. We're doing twice that. Overtaking a smaller train, look. Good old DMU trundling along. Still got greens. $13 miles to go. But even graphically, look at the distance, the draw distance there. Looks really, really nice. Oh, slow down. I'm just panicking now about getting a yellow light. Another slow train. Miles to go. That mile seems to take a long time, that last one. Let's get that magic 10 miles up. Go 10 miles to go. Still got green lights. Can't see it being for much longer. Or we're going to get a reduction in speed. Reduction in speed? Speed limit change. I knew what I meant. Right, we've got 11 minutes to do 8 miles. 12 minutes actually to do 8 miles. I think we're likely to arrive early unless things do go wrong. Right, looking in cab view for a second. Yeah, I don't want to see the yellow light. Green. I am backing off slowly. We've got 125 limit still. I think 125. I've left it on position 4 on the throttle. Just in case. I don't know how long this thing's going to take to slow down. Still green. Again, from a timeliness point of view for this scenario, if they're going to give us all greens all the way in, it isn't going to take half an hour to do that journey. .6 miles. Obviously we're going to have to slow down at some point. There's going to be a speed limit change. .4 miles, there we go, 95 mile an hour. So what we'll do is we'll back off the throttle completely. Until we get a mile away. And then we'll bring a bit of brake in. We've got 2.7 miles to go. Which one's the That was only just press the wrong button. Right. We've got an amber. Or yellow. We'll start slowing it down. 60 mile an hour coming up. So I'm way below that, I'm at 50. We are going to be very early. Unless it makes us wait outside the station for a while, which hopefully it doesn't. Right, 600 yards. No. You are having a laugh, aren't you? All that way. All that way. That's the second video I've done that in over the years. I did it once in another one where I did a long journey. So close, so very close. Well, there we go. We'll end that there then. How many comments am I going to get about that? Yeah, if you're as annoyed with that as I am, please leave a comment below. If you want to see more Train Sim or Train Sim World, then please leave a comment below saying so. Don't forget to subscribe, as I said, for more content to come. I will be ramping up the content back to its normal regularity of videos, but although not set games on set days as we used to, so you never know what's going to come next. But hopefully something enjoyable. And try and do a few longer videos as well. My videos before have always been sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm trying to chuck in the odd longer one, like this one, where you might want to watch it in a couple of parts. That's it from me then, and don't forget to check out the Discord server as well. I'll link that in the description below. Until the next failure, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.